What's happening, fishing friends? Welcome to another episode. Today we've got a good old-fashioned unboxing. We got some stuff from Tackle Warehouse and Omnia, but first we got a package from our good buddy Mr. Retro Bassin. Now I picked up a couple of his hats. I saw he did a Instagram post or whatever on these. I picked up a couple and he was nice enough to gift me a couple and some fun lures. He actually wrote a note on it. Debo, thanks for the support. You're welcome, Retro. I'll leave his channel link below. If you've not checked him out, he uses, a whole bunch of retro old lures. He's got an older boat, all kinds of cool stuff, and for sure, hands down, the best intro theme song in all of fishing YouTube. You have to check it out. Good dude. But he said, I threw in a few old lures to go with the old school hats. Well, Retro, thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that. So the hats, I had to get a frogging one. Y'all know me, if you know Debos Fishing, frogging is hands down my favorite. Also, I got a worming one now. Lucky, I got another one of these because Matt and I were out the other day. One of these is for you, brother, the white and red one. We had an awesome day throwing some worms. He's hooked me up with a bunch of cool stuff over the years, so I got to pay it forward and hook him up with one. Got the blue and yellow worming and then the black poppin'. If y'all know me, the Rebel P71 Pop R, that's kind of what that looks like. I think that's just the regular, the old school P70, but the Rebel Pop R is an excellent one. There we go. Switch it up here. We'll throw on the popper one, but do some popping. Anyway, I'll leave his website and his channel link below. Check him out. He is a super nice dude. Now, like I said, out of the niceness of his heart, he threw in some cool old stuff, and I'm going to have to find a spot to have like an old school lure wall hanging up. I've been wanting to do that. I've been saving all my old school stuff, but threw in this, which is cool, the Super Frog patented stainless steel weed guard. If you can see, it's this frog. It's, I don't know, salt, or it's like got crusty over the years, but it's got just a single hook coming down between its legs there. But anyway, it was this frog. When you work it, it was supposed to have this, frog-like action. There's how the hook comes with the weedless hook under it. One of these cool little topwater frogs. So it's funny how frogs and stuff have changed over the years. I don't know, does this have a date? No date on it, but old school frog, that'll go up on the wall. Now these are gonna have to be fished. Y'all know, or I guess maybe you don't know, back in the day, Mann's used to be one of my absolute favorite brands out there, and they used to have these jelly worms. I don't know if you can read that there, but it says Jelly Worm 12. So this is one of the 12-inch jelly worms. I want to throw these. These are old, discontinued Mann's worms, and they used to scent. When they did the scent, they did the scent to match the color. So like the blue was like blueberry, the red was, I don't know, strawberry or something, grape. I've still got some of these old ones too. So these big worms, summer is the time to throw them. Just had a good day. Caught a few on the 10-inch Tequila Sunrise ribbon tail, but I would like to try some of these older worms. Here's the 8-inch, the blue. And if you want to change the color, you can always use the spike it markers and change them up a little bit. But jelly worm worked back in the day. I don't see why they wouldn't still work, so we're going to try those out. Funny enough, this thing, the old Sputtery Tail Fish Power Pack Spring Activated Surface Lure. I showed this box to my mom and dad, and they remember this. I actually had one of these. So you would pop this on the top of the water, it would float, and the fin would do that. The back tail fin would do that. And apparently big bass were supposed to destroy it. I never caught anything on the dang thing. I think I ended up breaking it or something. But this used to be a cool one that I actually had. Back in the day, I had one. Oh, how awesome is this? So this is a Daredevil, but it's got the Retro Bassin logo on it. That is freaking sweet. I really don't throw spoons. That's a collector though. That one's going to go up on the wall as well. That's sweet. Oh, now this is cool. So when you order the hat, I think he's got some of his retro stickers, but also some of the other stickers that go with it. Oh, these will have to go on the boat. We got worming, we got popping, flipping. Oh, those are sweet. And then let's see, a couple MEPs. Oh, this one has the retro on it too. Dude, that is sweet. He's got the little blacktail MEPs with the orange blade on it. That is pretty awesome. Oh, this one does too. Dude, I didn't notice that. This also has the retro logo on it. Old school MEPs lure with the writing. Dude, that is freaking sick. Old school MEPs, the little spinner deal. You put your curly tail grub on back. It's weedless. Those are cool. Dude, thank you so much for the extra gifts, brother. I appreciate you a ton. All right, let's move on to the Tackle Warehouse and Omnia stuff. I don't remember which came from where. It's just kind of stuff that I've thrown in a box, conglomerated over my last couple small orders. I've really tried to cut back on ordering as much stuff, but just a few things here and there. So the Exceller, the Daiwa Exceller 2500 size. This is one I have been asked about a lot. I haven't even got it out to fish yet, and I'm a little disappointed in it. Listen, listen. Haven't even got it out on the water yet, and it's kind of got a grindy, clicky sound. Now, when you start reeling it, if I were to just close my eyes and hold it farther away, It feels nice and smooth. It doesn't have a weird knock to it, kick to it. Everything feels smooth, but when you slow down, it's got this weird grindy click to it. Now I noticed when you flip this off, so the anti-reverse, so you can reel this backwards, smooth as glass, nothing. And I've noticed this with a few different reels, so I don't know how that works. I am not a good guy to talk about taking apart spinning reels and stuff. I don't ever do it to my spinning reels. They're definitely a lot different than a casting reel, and I don't do it much. But you flip that back on, and it's got this weird kind of clicky grind to it. But it's only when that anti-reverse deal is on, so you can't reel. You can see you can't reel backwards now. So, I don't know. The reel looks awesome. It's a $99 reel. Everybody's been asking me to try one of these. I know there's going to be the new Shimano Nasi coming out. I think it just went up to 109. It's got some good improvements. But I wanted to try this and compare it to that one because Daiwa didn't have any $99 reels come out. They have the, what is it, Pro Rex, which I think is like a $70 reel. But really wanted to get this and compare it. If you have one of these, let me know. Do you like it? Bunch of people have asked me, bunch of people said it's amazing, but right out of the pack, I don't like that. We'll see how that one does. And this one I just got in. This one I think a lot of people will like because I didn't do my review on this on the first one, but it's the brand new Curado 150. So the 150 size now has the upgraded MGL3 spool. Will you be able to see that? I don't know with the light or not, but it says the MGL3 spool in there. They changed up the color. They had like a dark black deal on the old one. This is like more of a muted black, I guess. I don't know. But the 150 that I had before, just the original, the previous version, was already awesome. I like that reel and realized I never did a video on it. I thought I did a review on that a long time ago. Way behind on reviews. So this will be a review. I'll go in depth on this, show you all the features and stuff, compare it to the old one. It's really basically the exact same, a couple small changes, but compare those and kind of give you my thoughts on the MGL because I think it is one of the best do-it-all reels for the size, for what it can do, and I think Shimano does have the smoothest reels on the market. I know that's a big thing for a lot of people. They want it to feel glass smooth. So Curado line has been a good performing, solid, popular line for a reason. Good reels. Now, some lures. So I got these. I don't know if these are brand new. They were new to me. I don't know if Z-Man has always had the 7-inch of these. I had never seen it. These are the scented. They kind of smell like a power bait, like a dead crawdad, or I don't know, that stank, which I like because I have confidence in that. But the 7-inch jerk shad, which is their jerk bait, in the shiner color, because I wanted to have a jerk bait, a little bit larger jerk bait for some follow-ups to some swim baits and stuff. Because I'm still not a great guy with the swim baits. There's going to be a video coming though of me catching some on my homemade hand carved swim bait, which was pretty cool. But it's got the fluke, you know, the fork tail, 7-inch, a little bit bigger profile, and I love that shiner color around here. Absolutely kicks butt. So I wanted to have one of these, and even just throwing a larger fluke if they're chasing bait, something like this could be good. Maybe get a little bit bigger bite. Y'all know Debo could take all the help he can get catching bigger fish because I do tend to find the dinks on the usual. But 7-inch jerk shad, I thought those were pretty neat. Re-upped on these, one of my favorite little jig trailers if you've not seen these. Well, actually, let me just combine it and I'll show you what it looks like. But these are the mini D chunks. I've talked about these before. These are not new. I just really like them. Also from Missile Baits, I think it was Omnia had these on sale for like 25% off, or buy one, get, I don't remember what it was. It was a good sale. So I got some more of these jigs, these mini Ike jigs I have really liked from Missile Baits. 1/4 ounce and 3/8 ounce is what I got. If you put that little chunky D trailer on there, that's what it looks like. So it's a good finesse, small, compact style jig. You can see from top to bottom, just a hair over 3 inches. But yeah, that little chunky D is a great trailer, just a little mini chunk for the jig trailer. And then these jigs, it's kind of like a sort of a modified Arky, kind of like a mix between an Arky and a ball head. If you can see that there, maybe that's better. Like a mix between an Arky and a ball head. I really liked it, just kind of a fun flipping around finesse jig. I do like the finesse jig, so I picked up some of those. Black and blue that I just showed you, I got some green pumpkin head with like the green pumpkin-y skirt, and then this kind of like your summer croc color, a little bit lighter green pumpkin with the chartreuse belly. Let's see, for an old school, talking about old school lures, Retro would appreciate this. I realized that I've got an one of my old Armagas Jitterbug somewhere. I had like a bullfrog color and then a black one. I cannot find either of them. I don't know where they're at, so picked up one of these. Now, the only things I hated with the Jitterbug and the older hook style of some of the head-ends, like the spook and stuff, was the hanger. And the reason they did this, you can see here, it's got this like metal flange here, and they were made so the hooks can't go forward. So you take a hook and all the farther it can go is to that little metal piece. I didn't like them because I think they impede hookup ratio. So you can either take these screws out. I usually just take bolt cutters, cut those off, and then add a couple split rings and put the hooks to it so you have more range of motion. That was my only thing with the old ones. But can still see there the blade. That's what makes this so interesting, this Armagas Jitterbug, and a lot of other companies have used this blade to do the same thing. And what it is when you tie to the front of it and work this, it's got this little subtle crawler action, just kind of this plump 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 plump. Makes a little wake in it. Throwing these, I remember at my buddy's pond when we camp out there at his grandpa's place. He had a whole bunch of cattle and stuff, but we'd set up the tents, throw out there, and throw a little black jitterbug like this time of year in the summer. So I'm like, dude, I gotta do that, get a little afternoon, evening session when the sun's going down, see if we can catch some on this. So I need to get out soon and try that. Okay, got a couple new things here from Exxon. Now these swammers are not new, but the color and the sizes. I don't know how long this size has been out. I just noticed it. The 2.7 inch swammer, 2.75 inch swammer, and this is Gallant's Gas. So this is a new color. Cooper Gallant or Gallant, I'm not sure how to say his name, but it's his color that he did, and it's got this like kind of top smoky minnow color with a whole bunch of flakes in it, purple, blue, black, just a very natural shad, kind of little bait fish looking deal to it. Really, really like it. And I wanted to try in some of these smaller swammers. I thought I got two of these. I guess I only got one. I thought I got some white ones too, but 2.75 inch, really nice little compact. I've really liked the swammers. Really good minnow paddle tail. Did I say minnow? Didn't mean minnow. Paddle tail. I got some of the minnows to use as trailers and stuff. Listen, I'm not the minnow shaking guy. I tried it once and I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this, but I like these on just a ball head if you're bouncing them in rocks or as a trailer. So these are new. These are the 3.75 inch rally shads. So everybody and their uncle has, some of these minnow baits coming out, but I really like Exxon, so I grabbed a couple of these to try. Now, are they? No, they are not split, so it is just a solid bait. And in the back of it, essentially like a little mini fluke, has the forked tail. So you can grab some of your new, like the mini jackhammers and stuff. These would be perfect for that. Or if you want to like nose hook it, drop shot it, a bunch of different things you can do if you're doing the strolling and all that. I'm not into it, but cool looking bait. I like it. And then also got that in Gallant's Gas. You can see that color there a little bit better. The bottom is like a translucent with a whole bunch of holographic-y flake to it. I think they did a like a tournament bracket deal, and I think this color won. And you can see why. Really neat color. Okay, these were from Tackle Warehouse. They had them on sale. People ask me about these all the time. There's a number of brands. Pick the brand that you like the most, but I am a huge, huge, huge proponent of these. I don't have anything with the treble hook on it. I was looking to see. I don't. But your lure here, it's a lure cover. So this is just a single hook lure. I usually don't cover these, but for any of my treble hook baits, so you don't get them caught in your truck or your arm when you reach around to the kayak or the boat, wherever you are, these are lure covers. So find a brand that you like. These are the Tackle Warehouse ones. They had them on sale. And again, I'll leave links to all this stuff below if you ever use those. A little bit comes back to me. If you shop over at Omnia, make sure you support somebody like Hella Bass, Punch, Serious Angler, somebody that has an Omnia code. Give a little bit back to them. Every little bit helps. But with these, you just take it, put it over your lure, Velcroed up, and it's completely protected in there. Shields used to be the ones I used for the long time. I like these though because the Shields ones had kind of like a felt inside, but these are like this, I don't know, slick nylon. It's like a canvas with some sort of coating. So then the hooks aren't getting stuck in the like the felty stuff. That was the only thing I didn't like about those. So they've changed them. There's some other companies that have like clear ones, like a clear plastic, but whatever it is, I definitely suggest some of these. They save you a ton of headaches. Oh, I got a new color in these. These are some Kitex. The Swing Impact, the 4-inch, I use the most over like the Fat Impact. These as a trailer, like on a swim jig, chatterbait, just rolling it on like a jig head. These are my favorite. And this is called Crystal Shad. So you can see kind of, let me take one out. Oh, the squid smell on these is awesome. So the top is like this dark kind of shad color with some crystally flake in it. The belly is this more see-through, kind of like frosted again with the flake. They have a number of really cool colors in the Kitex, but yeah, I love these 4-inch swammers. A bunch of action back there. Okay, I picked up a couple of these in the small. I need to throw the bigger ones that I have, but I saw these and I'm like, they were on sale. I had to grab a few. These are the new smaller sized Rage Hawk, and this reminds me of the old Mosquito Hawk. Again, talking old lures. Retro would appreciate this. Was it Rebel? It might have been Rebel that made that, the Mosquito Hawk. Old lure that has since been discontinued, but it's kind of a backwards looking lure here. So if you break these little wings off, the lure itself is just like a little ribbed, you know, kind of Ned bait looking deal, but on the side of it, they've added these wings, and of course these have the rage flange on it, so they kick. So it's a real small, compact deal. You could throw these on like a Ned EWG head, on just a jig. There's a bunch of different things you could do with it. Punch with it, I'm sure. I thought, let's get some of these and try like a little finesse jig that's more compact. This will stick up. These should flutter. This is one of those missile jigs that I just cut down. I took the skirt, cut it shorter. So I don't know. We're going to try them. They're, like I said, a nod to the old Mosquito Hawk. A brand new lure. Now, somebody was saying this is like the grass piece or something. It's a clone of it. Again, here we go with the JDM copies. I'd never even heard of that one, so I don't know. This is from Pulse Fish. They call it the side piece. So if we take this off, there you can see, so at the front of it, it looks like a spinnerbait, right? It's got that R-bend to it, but you come back here, and instead of having a spinnerbait blade, it's just this square blade that's supposed to rock and kick and vibrate. Otherwise, looks kind of like your chatterbait, finesse spinnerbait, that deal. This is the whole difference to it. So I wanted to see if a different sound, different vibration, different look to it could be any different than a chatterbait and have more success. I don't know. Kind of a cool looking deal. I got that bluegill color. Got a black and blue, I think, that is over there. I've got a green pumpkin with the gold blade and a little white and chartreuse. I think I've got a white one over there too, but that's it. Let me know if you've used something similar to this. What do you think? I know Battle Baits has like the Brigade blade or whatever, but those are never in stock. This, I saw them and figured, why not? Let's try them and see. This was very excited for. I didn't even know they made this color. Somebody shared there was a pro dipping lures and showing you the difference of how they looked dipped in grape. I was like, I didn't even know they made the dip and glow in grape. This is the game fish scent, so it's not the super garlicky, but it's grape. Just like your chartreuse dip and glow, you dip this. You can dip, you know, some white lures in this to make it purple, some like green pumpkin to have like green pumpkin purple. Y'all know me, I love purple. Now I got a dip and dye, so we'll have fun with that. Grab some hooks. They had these on sale. Pretty nice. I like them. Big wide belly to it. The mustad, what do they call them? Alpha points. Kind of like a squarish look to it. So these EWG hooks, you can see more of a square, more kind of exaggerated, I guess, bend to it. It's a screw lock up at the front, so if you're around grass or anything like that where you want to screw the front of it in, helps hold it on there. Should work great because I have lots of grassy lakes around here. But yeah, just try that kind of hook. It's got a good belly on it, so I think it'd be good for a lot of the beaver flipping and pitching baits. Got a good sharp hook to it. Yeah, I like those. They also had some of the smaller size too. So for like, you know, the BFS, you can see just a little hook, some of the BFS Texas rig stuff. Those should work well. Okay, last couple things in here. Some Boogerman buzz baits. Got a couple more of these. They had these on sale. I got kind of the crappie look with the gold blade, white and chartreuse with the silver blade. Buzzbait has not been the thing for me the past couple years. I haven't caught anything on it this year, have I? I don't think so. It's not been the deal, but I got a couple more of these, some smaller ones, kind of a little bit more compact to try. See, not as big of a wire, the head right there to the wire, just that big. Some of them have like a big profile. I like the kind of compact deals. And then last up, this is probably one of the most requested lures I've had from people to try, the Mega Bass Karachis. They just got some more of these in stock, Tackle Warehouse did. Usually they're sold out everywhere when I've looked. Finally got some, so I got a chartreuse, so it's got like a lime green back chartreuse with a little orange on the belly, kind of see-through, interesting. I got this one that I would put money on will be the killer one around here, similar to that like ghost minnow color of Lucky Craft. What do they call it? See-through shad, ghost minnow, see-through shad, same type of deal. Yes. This one is the glitz shad, so more of a reflective, like your sunny day lure, kind of a reflective holographic color. And this last one we'll take out, it is Wagen Oikawa, whatever that is. I don't know. I don't speak Japanese. I'm sure it's a Japanese thing. But anyway, this is it. So the Mega Bass Karachi. It's a little lure. I thought these were bigger. People are like, no. You got to get one and try it. It's like a little BFS bait. It sinks, but you can do the walk the dog motion underwater with it. So it's like a slow sinking walk the dog, like straight, you know, kind of walking bait deal here. It's got the feather treble on back, you know, little small hooks. I'm guessing those are what? 8s maybe? I don't know for sure. There you go. Pretty neat looking. I'm excited to try these. I can see this working in some of the clear water, dirtier water. I'm not sure, but I'm going to give it a try. Kind of a fun little bait. So let me know, fishing friends. Comment below out of all this, what was your favorite? Again, shout out to Retro. You are the subscribed fishing friend of the day. I appreciate you, brother. Some sweet hats and stuff. Again, I'll leave his stuff linked below. I've got a couple other fun videos coming. And if you've been paying attention to the lives and stuff, if you're in the Iowa area, we're going to have a meetup August 16th and 17th, right? I think that's a Saturday, Sunday. Gonna hang out, fish. It's at Lake Sugima, so southeastern Iowa. We're gonna be hanging out. If you're in the area, hit me up on Instagram. Let me know if you're interested. I'll give you the details, but should be fun. I think I've already got maybe 10 people that should be there, so it should be a good time. But anyway, I gotta edit. Thanks for watching. Love y'all, and until next time.